each other. Check out that view. As we coast over one of the highest arcs in the Sunshine State, I'll introduce you to some of my favorite hometown spots. Looking directly north, you may see something that looks a little out of place in the central Florida skyline. A smoky volcano! This Brimstone Peak is the centerpiece of Universal Orlando Resort's Volcano Bay Water theme park. Back in 1990, Universal made history by opening up its first theme park and movie studio outside Hollywood. Today, this 500-acre resort brings the true Tinseltown experience to Central Florida with its City Walk Entertainment District, top-notch resort hotels, and both Universal Studios Florida and Island of Adventure parks. To the northeast, up the swerving spine of I-4, you can see the office buildings and high-rises of downtown Orlando. Downtown is the center of the thriving community of arts, technology, and healthcare innovation that also calls Central Florida home. Any basketball fans on board? Downtown Orlando's Amway Center is the official home court of the Orlando Magic. Back in 1992, the Magic drafted a tall young b-baller fresh out of college named Shaquille O'Neal. From what I hear, he did all right for himself, but I think the wheel still has a few inches on him. Directly east, on the other side of Universal Boulevard, are the rooftops of Lockheed Martin's Missile and Fire Control Facility. Inside, some of aerospace's brightest talents mastermind the latest ballistic technologies. Even farther east, another group of geniuses have their eyes in the sky. Does NASA ring a bell? If you look past the cooling towers of Staten Energy Center, you might spy the blinking airplane lights atop the Kennedy Space Center's vehicle assembly building. This 500-foot structure has served as the delivery room for some of NASA's biggest babies, from the Saturn V rocket to the Space Shuttle fleet. Since 1962, Kennedy Space Center has launched every major American mission into the final frontier, from the Apollo 11 moon landing to the Mars Curiosity probe. Today, space fans from all over make the hour drive from Orlando to Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex for launches. But my favorite place to watch is from right up here. Looking to the southeast, you might see a plane or two flying over the control tower of Orlando International Airport, formerly known as McCoy Air Force Base. The military hasn't used the airfield since the 70s, but its airport code, MCO, has stuck. Turning farther to the south, you'll get a good look at International Drive, home to some of Orlando's most popular restaurants, clubs, and attractions. I-Drive is also home to the Orange County Convention Center, the second largest convention center in the United States, distinguished by its dramatically stepped windows. This massive complex covers over 160 acres and counting. A little farther south, you'll see the twisting tracks of SeaWorld's Mako rising above the convention center. This 200-foot thrill ride is the largest roller coaster in Orlando. In addition to world-class thrills, SeaWorld is home to hundreds of rescued and rehabilitated fish, ocean turtles, and other creatures of the deep. Since opening in 1973, SeaWorld has grown to include the interactive dolphin experience at Discovery Cove and Aquatica Water Park. Looking southwest toward Tampa, you might notice what looks a little like a giant golf ball peeking over the treetops. This geodesic